Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your friends from all over the world. I'm Alessander Palmer, your host for today, and we're here with Adele Leas, our Jin Shin Jyutsu author of the book Jin Shin Jyutsu for Your Animal Companion. Welcome, Adele.
Welcome. Thank you. Honored to be here. So it's it's really fun to be part of this, but most of the days I'm a participant and I've been watching and partaking and really touched by this experience. Um, Especially because some of the information is things that I've known for 30 years. And I'm somebody who does self-help every single day. But some of the people have gone about it in a different way. Maybe one mudra for 20 minutes. And whole new things open up. It's really a blessing from the faculty and from Jin Shin Jyutsu itself. And for you being here with us. Thank
My
you.
pleasure and honor.
So, um, yeah, I think the way my brain works, the title of this is "We Are One." Well, as long as I've studied this art, we talk about universal energy, and so when I came into this work, there was an understanding, a concept that, oh yeah, universal's universal, includes everybody. It should include all species. Um, but I didn't know how to access that. I didn't know where to look. I didn't know where to turn. And our teachers always come. So I had a very sick collie dog. And after calling around, calling everyone, asking at every class, and everyone would say, yes, possibly. Finally, that beautiful, weak, and loving collie dog pulled me down on the floor and said, get working. And when I wasn't right, when I didn't have my hands in the right place, he would move his body. So I'm here to suggest to you, if you haven't worked with animals before, give it a try. There's so much joy. When Mary says, be the fun, wow, you will find that with a dog or a cat or a horse or a llama or a pig or a chicken. I think you'll be amazed at their openness and their understanding. So I'm gonna have us start some self-help because I also want to repeat it on the animals, of course, and then we'll talk about it as we go. Hard for me, I talk with my hands. So let's start on the left. Left being the past energy, the energy of generations. Very exotic. We're going to look at the 1125s, 1115. Right hand flopped over your left shoulder. Mary says like a coat hanger. So, boom, should feel loving and compassionate. Oh yeah, I do that and it makes me exhale. 11s, letting go of excess baggage. 25s, 25s are your sits bones. Now, if you're sitting, you might want to go palm down, palm up, whatever feels good for your shoulder. Safety energy lock 25. Gently and calmly regenerate and rejuvenate. Oh, how luscious. Feel your body all the way to the center of the earth. And feel your energy connected all the way to the outer limits of the cosmos. So, one of Mary's quotes that I love is, "Contradictions are limited perceptions." For me, this flow absolutely exemplifies that phrase. And it also talks about the totality and the beauty of this art. So let's dive in for a moment. You just keep breathing. You keep having compassion streaming out of your fingertips for this sacred being you are holding. Now, as we've heard day after day on these wonderful webinars, Jin Shin Jyutsu is all about the breath. Down the front, letting go. Up the back, receiving. Energetic oval. Down the front, letting go. Up the back, receiving. And we've also heard that we are, quote, not doing anything. So, when I first looked at this flow, sometimes called the total body harmonizer, because it does just that, and we'll talk more about that, I would think, well, why don't we start with the 15s? We're going down the front, aren't we? Ah, yes, but here's that contradiction. What we're doing is opening the energy on the back of the body, which in turn allows the front to descend. Yeah, it's like a pulley. Open the back, release the front. Open the back, actually, to be accurate, and the front releases. Open the back and the front releases. So I love that. And we'll see when we get to the animals how extraordinarily useful that is, because you're going to find sometimes if something's going on with your little one and you think, oh, I'm going to put my hands right on whatever it is that it's hurting, they're going to tell you no. But you have this glorious concept, this art and this particular flow that says you open the opposite side of the body and congestion will clear and harmony will be restored. And now your left hand is going to come from the sits bone right along to the left 15, right the groin where you bend your leg. Safety energy lock 15. Now you tell me what could be more beautiful. Came into the universe, meaning wash your heart with joy and laughter. I'm very lucky. My body responds every time I hold a new safety energy lock. I get that visceral reminder. Another one of the magic parts of this art is that there is no contradiction, spirit mind, and body. So here we are. Wash our heart with joy and laughter. You got a heart arrhythmia. You had a heart attack. I shouldn't say you, someone. And if someone wants to help it, they can hold their 15. It's going to help the physical organ of the heart. But if you're a little broken-hearted, you can hold your 15. And over time, as Mary says, in a few moments, quote, more or less, you are going to feel your heart be washed with joy and laughter. Now just let your hands relax for a moment. Do a little experiment. Is there a difference between your left and your right side? I don't know about you, but I really like the left better. So let's make up for that. Left hand over your right shoulder, right 11, right hand here, right sits bone. Safety energy lock 25, palm up or palm down, whatever's good for your shoulder and your fingertips. The right hand, the feminine aspect of the body, and the present tense. Again, we open the back of the body, allowing the front to descend. So 11:25. So I'm going to take my hands off just to show you something. Allie, you keep going. So I treasure this paper a lot. This is the only copy I have of notes in Mary's original handwriting. And she talks about this. She calls this flow basics. So that's all about me. And she describes that when we're holding the back of the body, we are helping to clear the front, which helps with elimination, respiration, digestion, assimilation, elimination, reproductive, and abdominal bloat. So anything on the front of the body, it's going to be aided by opening the back. And just for fun, pretend you can put your ears into your fingertips and listen to what this sacred body is telling you. You may be feeling a sensation of pulse. That's luscious. That is telling you how this being is receiving life, connection to the universal life force. In an ideal world, you would hold any 2 safety energy locks or building blocks of the body. You would hold them until you feel that gentle sensation of pulse, pulsing together. You learn it over time. It's working if you feel it or not. You cannot do this work wrong unless you skip it. And now the right hand coming from the sits bone around to the right groin, right where the leg meets the body. Safety energy lock, right 15. We open the front of the body to let the exhale descend, thus clearing. And there he lists anything about the back, the legs, varicose veins. She lists broken bones here. You know, we take it all for granted, but when you think about it, every breath is actually enjoyable. Yes. But let's get to the other good stuff. So we'll get on to the animals. I wanted to show you. So I don't know if this is too glary, but in my book here, this is the total body harmonizer. And same 4 simple steps. And we'll talk about all the reasons it's great when we get to the pups. So I have to move the camera. And who's coming? Rocco, come. Okay. See, sometimes we need a little help. So we have a snack. Here we go. Rocco. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yay from a boy. Yeah. Yeah. So this is Shirako. Shirako was a foster at the beginning of our stay at home. And now, well, he failed as a foster. So now he's a family member. Here we go. Thank you, my precious. Oh, good boy. Good boy. So first, you know, you always have to say hello and greet them and tell them what a wonderful opportunity it's going to be together. I usually slip in where we started our first class with the 10 and 19. All about the exhale. Oh, good. And a yawn and a lick. Those are all victory signs. And then the 10 here at the center of the shoulder blade. All right. So I'm going to move faster than I would if I was really sharing with him. I'm going to come the shoulder on us, this big squared off thing. But on the animals, it slopes down. And I think that's wonderful. They tend to let go of things easier than we do. And then here at the sits bone, the sits bones are usually more prominent on the dogs, a little easier to find than on us. Sometimes in the beginning, you have to scratch or pet just a little so you kind of get the respect. And then let your hands slow down. And you'll be able to feel those pulses in no time. It's okay, it's encouraging. We're safe. Again, 11 and 25, opening the top of the body, allowing the belly to descend. Now, with the animals, 2 of the things that this flow, it's the same with us, but it's a real blessing with the animals because it gives us a way to work with them. So, 11:15, 11:25 is a gateway opening the front and back legs. So if something's going on with your pup's elbows or knees or your cat or your horse, whomever, and they don't want it touched, you know, when you go to reach for their foot and they're doing this on you. Okay, go to 11:15, 11:25. Open the gateway to the 4 limbs. Another reason I use this flow all the time is because it helps with spinal issues. And you don't need to touch the spine. So I'm going to slide in now. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can see. Thank you, baby boy. So right up here, as far as my fingers can go. Is that funny? Is that funny? Yeah. Okay, we'll put it down. Right where the hind leg touches the body. Safety energy lock 15. The quality of your touch is really important with them. Make sure that there's love streaming out through your fingertips. And here we are, opening the front of the body, letting the exhale descend, which in turn will open that energy and allow him to receive from the universe. So, I'm not entirely sure if this will work or not, but we're going to see if we can get him to flop over. You know, if I was just working on him, I would just slide my hands under. Well, you know what? We may do that. That seems to be what's working. Okay, so you can't see my hands at all, but I promise you, they are on the 11 on the other side and the sits bone underneath. Here's the thing about this flow. It's so general. If you have an animal who's skittish, doesn't know the work, doesn't know quite what you're doing, this is a great place to start. And like Mary tells us, it's a total body harmonizer. Helps everything. I don't know if you can see how much his breathing has deepened. It didn't take him long to get with the program here at this house. He's fit in real well. And then I'm going to slide way in here and get up into that right 15. Probably easier. There we go. Okay. And you don't have to do social distancing with the animals. It's so good. It will make you feel so happy and connected and in touch. Well, good boy. Thank you. Yeah. And just like with us, when I might as well just stay right here. When after a session, which normally could go a lot more than 10 minutes, you're going to want to make sure they have fresh water. They may need to go out. They may be very excited or they may be down for the count. This is an art of balance. So we're just allowing them to come into their flow. And I know you're going to find they teach you every bit as much and they share with you every bit as much as we can share with them. So, yeah. I think that's just about it, my dear.
Oh, Adele, thank you so much. This is so lovely and it very moving as well. Thank
Actually, I'm very glad he wasn't very moving. Makes it much easier. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Be well, everybody. Find as much peace you can in this time. And an animal's a great way to do that. So,
Thank you.
Be-
Thanks everyone for watching. We'll be back here tomorrow at the same time, 2 p.m. New York time. And then we'll have a break during the weekend. And starting next Monday, we'll have these meditations on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Faculty came together and they will continue to offer these meetings, but 3 times a week this time. And on all the other days, there are more than 30 videos on YouTube already. If you miss us, please go there and watch the replay because the energy is there, our love is there, and we hope that you are well, that you are healthy and safe, taking good care of yourself and practicing the art. Thank you, Adele.
Thank you, Ali. Bye-bye.
Lots of love.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye-bye.